You wanna know what the hardest freaking job on the entire planet is? It's being a working mom. Being a working mom is the hardest, most challenging, overstimulating, overwhelming, etc. job in the entire planet, and every single one of us get it done every time without fail, because working moms are just that elite, because you gotta have the patience, the courage, the strength, and all of the above to be a working mom. Okay, we're gonna talk about the expectations of being a working mom, how you feel as a working mom, and what you can do to thrive in motherhood and also your career and be that working mom. You know what I mean? So let's get right into this video. Okay.
Wish you were as big as I wish you were as big as I wish you were as big as
I need you to know these top tier things that I feel like most people do not talk about. I just put these expectations on women to now work, also maintain the home, make sure all the kids are good, make sure your partner's good, make sure your guys' families are good, make sure everybody's getting along, the dogs are fed, the cat is fed, the giraffe has been taken out. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Crazy the amount of stuff that is expected of not just moms, okay? Because moms, period, we got the hardest job ever. Okay, and then also to be a working mom on top of that, for whatever the reason is, right? You need to work, you love to work, you want to still fulfill your career, whatever the case is, for why you're a working mom, good for you. Good for you, whether it's a good reason or a bad reason or you're stressed out reason, whatever the case is, or you just want to make your own money. Okay, you just want to make your own money. I get that, all right? I get that. That's why I'm like, look, I love ya, but I don't really know if I want to be a stay-at-home mommy. I did that for a little bit, and we're going to talk about that in another video, because that is hard. That is hard. But we're talking about working moms, and being a working mom is so much work. One thing that I feel like is not talked about enough when you are a working mom is the amount of work you actually have to do. Not just at your job, but also at home. It is still very expected of a lot of women, and this is not everybody's case, okay? I'm speaking from my own personal experience. I'm speaking from my friends' experiences. I'm speaking from a lot of other women that I've talked to that are in similar positions in my office, outside of the office, etc. Being a working mom, the number one thing is your workload will almost never end. It is a never-ending amount of work that you're gonna be having to do all the time. It's like you're 9 to 5 and then you're 5 to 9 in the afternoon, which is insane. Okay, that is a lot of work. That is your entire day focused on other people, whether it's in a professional way or your family, right? You've got your work and then you've got your family, all right? Now, you're doing your work stuff, let's just say 9 to 5, right? And then you've got your family. Let's say you start that at 5 and you go until 9, whatever time your kids go to bed. But that's pretty much my schedule, okay? It is absolutely insane the amount of work that gets done in that 9 to 5 time frame that you are in the office or you're working from home or whatever your work situation is. The amount of work you have to do for your boss, or if you are the boss, you got a lot of work to do. You just, whatever work you have to do, right? Just all the work. And then you come home and now there's laundry, there's dinner, there's dishes, you gotta vacuum, the dogs need to get walked, the cat's litter needs to be cleaned out, the baby needs a diaper change, the toddlers are running around everywhere if you have multiple children. If you've got some older kids, I hope they are helping you. I do not have an older kid. I have one kid and he is 1, almost 2, okay? And he makes more messes than he is helpful. But it's cute, right? You gotta let them explore. But still, being a working mom, that is your reality. And I feel like not enough people talk about that. It is crazy. Your entire day, Monday through Friday, you survive that? You're killing it. You're killing it. Of course, if you have a loving partner who is supportive and is helping you, and family and friends, amazing. I got that support, but you know, sometimes it doesn't feel like you have that support, because you know, my family is far away. My partner also works. There's a lot going on. And you know, his hours are way different than mine. So it's just, there's so many different scenarios that can interfere with how your workday is going, how your afternoon is going with the kids. There's so many factors you have to consider when you're like, am I gonna be a working mom or should I be a stay-at-home mom? Are you gonna be a working mom or are you gonna be a stay-at-home mom? Because the reality of a working mom is your job doesn't ever end. You feel like there's a whole stack of a to-do list that's like this high and it just never ends and never gets smaller. It's like you get it down to like maybe here and then somehow it shoots back up because something just happened and you're just like, ah! Two, another reality that we do not talk about enough as working moms is the fact that you are almost always stimulated and overwhelmed, okay? You are always stimulated and overwhelmed all the time, okay? Because it is just a constant, you're just moving. There is always something to do. You got stuff to do for your boss. You got stuff to do for your team at work. You have stuff to do for yourself. You have to make sure there's dinner on the table. You have to go pick up groceries. You have to do so many things nonstop. And there are so many people that depend on you. Now you're just in your own little overwhelmed and overstimulated bubble. And that is like, we're just constantly fighting these emotions because we don't have a choice. It's like, well, I have to do this stuff. I have to get my work stuff done for my job because I don't want to lose my job. I love my job, or you hate your job, or whatever the case is, right? Your job, period. You have to take care of your job-related responsibilities. And then you get home and now you have to take care of the household responsibilities, which may include pets, your kids, your partner, the lawn, or just all this stuff that you have to do, and you really just fight or flight all the time. Like you gotta keep going. It's only over once you lay down and you go to sleep at night. And even then, your anxiety might keep you awake. And that's just the sad reality of being a working mom. Your brain never shuts off fully. I feel like I'm in a constant like, what do I gotta do next? What do I gotta do next? What do I have to do next? What do I have to do next? What do the babies need? What do my pets need? What does my partner need? Like it's a constant just battle of trying to get everything done off this list, and somehow 24 hours in the day is just not enough time. And so you were constantly overstimulated and overwhelmed, and somehow we still thrive even on the days we are crying in the car on the way to the office, okay? Even those days. Trust me, the amount of times I have cried on the way to the office is insane. Insane, okay? And I have to wipe under my eyes, and the amount of times I've had to like, grab some makeup from my chin or something and kind of put it here and blend my face out with my fingers is insane because you didn't want to look like you were just, crying. My office is 30 minutes from here. It is a long drive and I can get really emotional in that time frame, but that's okay. All you want is a break, but it's like we don't even know how to really take a break. That's even sadder. Like we just don't really know how to chill out, because if we don't do it, who else is gonna do it, right? Because we're just superwoman at this point, constantly just I got this, I got this, I got this, I got this, and you're just checking off everything on that day just to go to sleep with hopefully some decent rest and do it all over again tomorrow. Insane, okay? Insane. Number two, working moms are constantly overstimulated and overwhelmed, okay? Keep that in mind, and just know if you are a working mom, you ain't the only one, sis, cause me and you both. Okay. Number three, the realities of being a working mom. Oh, we never catch a freaking break. We never. It doesn't happen. We just do not get a break. Being a working mom, our break is the drive from the daycare or the house to work. That is our break. And then the other break is when we're coming from work to the daycare or to your house. Those are our breaks, okay? Mine is 30 minutes there and back. Okay, so I get like an hour. And in that hour, the emotions run wild, the stress is unreal, the anxiety is skyrocketing up into space because our brains are now like, we have to do all these things before 7 p.m. because everybody's got to get fed and cleaned and taken care of and walk, and it's just never ending. It's never ending. And then you gotta wrap presents, or you gotta do whatever the case is, right? There's always the extra side stuff. And then if your kid's got a project or something, and then if you gotta do laundry or any of the side stuff, not even the main stuff, right? The main's dinner, showers, brushing your teeth, bedtime, all that stuff, right? And then making sure you have time for your partner and you. And then if you got pets, you gotta take care of the pets. It is You never catch a break, and it is exhausting. It is extremely, 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 extremely exhausting to be on a constant hamster wheel, pretty much. It is like, you feel like you're just drowning. I feel like you're absolutely drowning, and it just blows. It absolutely blows, but at the same time, you're like, I got this. I got this. I wouldn't have it any other way because I love my life. I love my family. I love my job, but you just don't ever catch a break. Okay, so when a working mommy does catch a day, or a day is a blessing, a couple hours, leave her alone. Leave us alone. Let us do our thing. Let us do whatever we want, because we working mommies do not catch a break, okay? It is not fair, but somehow we're all killing it. We're all thriving, even though you cried on the way to work today. Me too. Me too. It's okay. Me too. Been there, done that a million times. I have cried on the treadmill at the gym from how overstimulated and how overwhelmed and how much I just needed a break. Okay, do you know how embarrassing it is to be running and crying on a treadmill at the same time? But you know what? That's working mom type of attitude, okay? We get it done. We always get it done, but you never get a break, okay? We never get breaks. We do not get breaks, and you got to understand that you might not get one for a good while, and you're just gonna have to hug it out and keep pushing, because you are doing it. You are doing such a good job being a working mom, and nobody gives us that credit, okay? Leading us right into number 4, okay? The realities of being a working mom. Nobody gives you credit. Nobody gives you credit for anything you do. It's like annoying. It's almost just expected of us, right? It's like, oh my gosh, you're gonna go to work, but you're also gonna pick up the groceries, get the kids, get them from soccer, make sure everybody's clean, make sure there's dinner on the table, make sure the dogs have been walked. The list goes on and on and on and on, and the best we get is a thanks, babe, or you're doing a great job, honey, or is there anything you need? And then you just know, if you ask them to do something, and bless their hearts, our partners, right? They're just gonna ask you where everything is. 'Cause I don't know why. They just do, okay? At least mine does. Asks me where everything is, and I'm like, dude, it's right there. It's right there. The baby lotion is right there. They could be right in front of him. Insane. I'm like, how? Like, nobody has to tell moms where everything is and what to do, right? We just know. Just know. It's in our core that this has to get done, so it gets done. Nobody sits around my house and tells me to do it. But I have to tell my partner to do stuff. Like, what? So we don't get any of the credit, okay, for all of the amazing things we do on a day-to-day, okay? I promise you, you are killing it, and you deserve all the thank yous, all the love, all the kisses, all the presents, whatever your love language is, given to you, okay? Because, we gotta do better. We deserve more credit, but understand that that is a reality of being a working mom, and not just being a working mom. I feel like a lot of moms, like, we just don't get enough credit, period. And that has got to change, okay? That has got to change. So we got to communicate with our partners better. I've made a video about that. Be sure to check that video out. It is down in the description, and it'll be at the end of this little video. So be sure to check that one out, because communication with your partner, get the credit you deserve, okay? Get that credit you deserve. You deserve all the thank yous. And you know what? Not just flowers. Give me like a 3-day weekend by myself. You got the kids, right? You got them, all right? We all deserve that, especially as working moms, okay? We're overstimulated. Our anxiety is so high, and we just need a break, okay? And a thank you and a vacation. Just let us be, okay? Let us be. But understand that that is another reality of being a working mom. You don't get credit like that. Sucks, but you get it when you get it, but you don't get it when you really, really need it. You know what I mean? When you really, really need that comforting advice, and you need that comforting, the words, you just want him or her, your family, whoever is supporting you, to say the right words in that moment, and they just don't, and you're like, please! Just please give me something here. Give me a win. We got this, though. We got this. We got this. Working moms are so freaking elite. Elite. You are elite. Okay. And now the final last reality that we're gonna talk about in this video of being a working mom. And this one's a sad one. And I hate to say this one, but it's true. And so I'm gonna talk about it. The fact that you're gonna feel like you're not doing enough. You're gonna feel like in one way or another, you could be a better mom, you could be a better employee, you could be a better partner, you could be a better pet owner. You are just going to feel like everything you are doing is not enough, and it is gonna make you so sad some days, and you're gonna be like, this sucks. Like, should I quit? Should I focus more on my family? Should I continue to thrive in my career? But if I continue to thrive in my career, will it take me away from my family? Will I miss moments of my kids' lives? Will I miss my dogs getting old? Will I miss my friends' events? Because it's hard. It is so hard trying to balance being a working mom and then just being a mom and a friend and a daughter and just a partner. It's so overwhelming, and you're just always gonna feel like you're probably failing in one of those departments when that is just, it's not true. It is not true, girl. It is not true. I get that you feel like that because I feel like that. I have been doing this and battling whether or not I'm making the right decisions for 2 years now. My son is almost 2, and I'm like, I went back to work 3 months after having him, and since then I'm like, I feel like I'm missing so much of his life. Then I'm also thinking I don't want to give up on my career. I don't want to miss those opportunities. I don't want to just be at home with the baby all day, even though I loved being at home with my baby all day for those 3 months, right? I loved it, but I was also going just a little stir crazy, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay if you feel that way. It's okay if you feel like the entire world is crumbling down on you and you don't even know which direction to go, so then you become a working mommy, okay? And it is the toughest job in the freaking world. It is so hard. We are so overstimulated and just overworked. Our workload literally never ends, okay? It never ends. We never catch a break. Always they're gonna feel like we're not doing enough. That sucks. That so sucks. And I hate that that's our reality of being a working mom, and we're constantly trying to find this good balance of everything, right? But you're always gonna feel like you're losing something. You're always gonna feel like that, even if you're not. Even if you're not, you are always gonna feel like that, because you're like, oh, I could be doing this, and this better. If I did this, my career would advance so much. Or if I did this, my son would be a better soccer player. You're always going to be constantly battling yourself. And that's it. That's the reality of being a working mom. Overstimulated, high anxiety, no breaks, the workload never ends, you don't get enough credit, and you don't feel like you're at enough, but you are. Oh my gosh, you are doing so much. You are doing so much, and you have to learn how to just be like, I am that mom. I am that mom. Like, I freaking got it. I'm that mom. I get it all done. Sure, I'm a little overstimulated, but at least I look cute. Not always, but at least I look cute today. And you're killing it, and you are killing it, and you gotta understand that you are doing everything you can under the sun to thrive in both. To thrive in work and to thrive in your family that you have now built, and you are going to continue to build and be this awesome working mom, okay? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. All right, if you liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, be sure to comment and share your experiences with me, because I would love to hear them, because trust me, mama, I get it. It is so hard. It is so hard, and that's why I was like, we gotta talk about the realities of being a working mom, and these are just the 5 that I thought were very important. There are so many realities of being a working mom, so let me know what you thought about this video down in the comments below. I love you, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Have a good day, and know you are doing it. Goodbye.